Imagine walking into your home after a long day, and your cat looks up, blinks slowly, then strolls away like you don't even exist. Ever wondered, does my cat even know who I am? Unlike dogs, cats are mysterious, aloof, independent. But behind those piercing eyes, is there recognition? Is there affection? Or are we just glorified treat dispensers? In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of feline behavior, backed by science and real-life stories, to uncover whether cats truly recognize their owners, how they show it, and why their love might just be deeper than we ever imagined. Stay with us till the end, because what you'll discover might completely change the way you see your cat, and how your cat sees you. The manner in which creatures perceive and identify humans, particularly their caregivers, renders them even more distinctive in numerous respects. Cats do not exclusively depend on vision for recognition, as opposed to humans. In actuality, they do not make much use of vision. Smells and sounds are the foundation of all phenomena. This is the process by which the foundation of recognition is established. It is also the method by which a cat can develop trust and contentment in the company of its caregiver. In this video, we will delve into the following topics: the process by which cats identify their caregivers, the reasons why facial recognition is difficult for felines, the significance of the caregiver's voice and scent, and the potential perplexity that humans may experience when their cats fail to respond to them. In this video, we will delve into these subjects and many others. Now, let's get started. Is your cat able to identify you? In other words, the answer is affirmative. In addition to recognizing your identity, your cat is capable of distinguishing between individuals. It can even differentiate you from other individuals in the same household. Is it possible for your cat to have a favored family member? Is it more fond of you than another individual in the household? Yes. The responses to both inquiries are affirmative. This occurs as a result of its extensive knowledge of you and your family. It is aware of the identities of your spouse, offspring, siblings, and parents. Nevertheless, as previously indicated, vision is a minor factor in this recognition. The recognition and differentiation of human features is a challenge for cats. For instance, it is probable that the response to the question of whether the majority of cats have similar-looking features would be affirmative if one were to inquire with a stranger on the street. It is widely held that cats perceive humans in a similar manner. To them, we all appear to be very similar. According to certain research, cats perceive humans as nothing more than clumsy, gigantic cats. They do not regard us as superior. We are simply large, clumsy, and somewhat ridiculous. Despite the fact that this theory is disputed by a significant number of individuals, it is clear that cats rely on sound and scent rather than vision to identify humans. Your feline will identify your voice and scent prior to being able to distinguish you from another individual solely based on appearance, as you are the cat's caregiver. Cats are naturally more cautious with other felines, which is why they are able to identify other cats by sight. In the same way as we are with humans, they must be perpetually vigilant. However, we are perceived as simply large, non-aggressive companions. That is the primary issue. If you are a cat owner, it is highly probable that you are a fantastic caregiver and a good person. You would never inflict injury on your pet. Cats possess a robust memory for prior experiences. This is the reason why two cats in the community may engage in a protracted conflict for years solely based on their visual appearance. Conversely, if you are a compassionate human who has never caused damage to your cat, it will regard you as a trustworthy and benevolent individual. Your cat associates your voice and scent with positive attributes, which is why your visage is less significant. What is the reason for cats' inability to identify faces? Further discussing facial recognition, it is crucial to emphasize that cats possess three distinct varieties of vision cones in their retinas. This implies that they are unable to differentiate hues to the same extent as humans. This is another factor contributing to their inability to identify an individual solely based on their appearance. Furthermore, cats are far-sighted, which results in the perception of the majority of nearby objects as somewhat blurry. This is not a coincidence. For cats to identify prospective threats, they must be able to see clearly from a distance. It is for this reason that they are able to concentrate on other cats and ascertain whether they are friends or adversaries, as evidenced by the neighborhood cats. Imagine that you are a cat caregiver who has a facial scar, a beard, a large nose, or tattoos on your limbs. Although an individual could effortlessly identify you in a crowd, a cat would be unable to do so, even at close range, due to feline vision. Characteristics and their field of vision, which is extremely near to the ground, necessitate that your cat sense your beard in order to determine that you have one. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the video. This will ensure that you are always informed when I upload new content. The reason why cats are able to identify voices and scents. Cats are capable of identifying the accents and scents of their caregivers. We will now discuss the significance of voice. Humans and animals frequently establish a connection through their voices, as opposed to their facial features. The more time you spend with your cat, the more easily it can differentiate between your voice and that of a stranger. The manner in which you speak is just as important as the voice itself. Do you alter your tone when conversing with your cat? Do you speak with affection, as if you were conversing with a child? Whatever the case, your cat will gradually become accustomed to the noise. This is the reason you can enter a room and converse with your cat without it becoming frightened. It recognizes you as the person, not just any other individual. Development of these attributes commences at infancy. Kittens are responsive to the intonation of their mother. In this regard, you assume the mother's responsibilities when she relocates, and you assume the role of caregiver. Your cat associates your voice with safety, sustenance, and shelter. Cats likely lack a precise understanding of our identity and how they perceive us. However, they establish a level of trust in us. You are distinguished from others by the manner in which you speak and your intonation. This enables a cat to establish a connection with its caregiver. When voice recognition is combined with a familiar scent, the two elements form a harmonious unit. Regarding fragrance, cats possess approximately 80 million scent receptors in their nasal passages, which is approximately 20 times the number of humans. To a cat, your scent is comparable to your imprint. The way you scent is your signature, defining who you are, just as your voice is an identifier for the ears. Your fragrance is your signature, and cats retain information that is significant to them. Cats also leave their imprint on their caregivers due to the scent. Your cat is leaving its fragrance whenever it rubs against you, marking you and claiming you. This enables the cat to identify you by both your scent and its own. Consequently, your cat is aware that you are secure and have been designated as a friend rather than a foe. My animal does not respond to me. Response time is one of the few factors that underscores the distinction between cats and canines. The likelihood is that your dog will respond to your call within seconds, and the same is true for your cat. Not as much. Even if it is located within the same room, there is a high probability that it will remain stationary. Isn't it frustrating? Most certainly. However, it is important to recognize that your cat is not disregarding you. It is attentive and hears you. However, in the feline realm, acknowledging an issue does not necessarily necessitate immediate action. A subtle head turn or a small ear movement is sufficient. Events that may not be apparent unless one is paying close attention. This is a subtle aspect of cats. They promptly identify you and subsequently resume their previous activities. They approach individuals at their leisure. As a caregiver, it is important to avoid taking this personally. It is simply the nature of felines. As soon as they are prepared to request your attention, request sustenance, or engage in play, they will inform you. Trust may also be indicated by the absence of a response. Your cat is aware that you are not departing. It is aware that you are its guardian. This is comprehended by the majority of felines, particularly when a strong bond has been established. Your cat may express its gratitude by refraining from taking any action. Consider it a tribute to the sanctuary you have established for your feline companion. This indicates that it is extremely secure to be by your side. Now that you are aware that your cat recognizes you and that they are not as adept at vision as they are at scent and hearing, why not explore the subtle indicators of a cat's dislike for you? It can be extremely beneficial to be aware of these factors, as you may be inadvertently causing your cat distress or injury. In the video displayed on the screen, you think your cat is just lounging around all day doing nothing? What if I told you? They're actually waiting for you to do something very specific, and the moment you finally do it, it changes everything. Their behavior, their health, even how much they trust you. It's not about fancy toys or expensive treats. It's something far more powerful. And most cat owners don't even realize it. In this video, we're diving into the secret need every cat quietly waits for, and why giving it to them might be the greatest gift you ever give your furry friend. Stick around till the end. because missing even one part of this could mean missing the bond your cat has been craving all along. Look first at how fragrance is used. According to applied ethology research, when cats rub their heads against your legs, they emit pheromones that identify you as being in their safe zone. In addition to being a smell exchange, it is a sign of intimacy. They convey familiarity and trust when they nuzzle. Experts in veterinary medicine claim that this habit aids cats in managing their nervousness. Therefore, interpret your cat's body rubs against you as an expression of affection. Refrain from reacting with abrupt motions. Instead, extend your hand or crouch down quietly so the cat can sniff you without being afraid. In addition to smells, a cat's ears can offer important hints. A 2018 behavioral investigation found that a cat's ears move independently, enabling it to simultaneously detect multiple noises. They typically indicate calm or curiosity when they are standing erect with a small forward tilt. The tail is another sign of attitude. A lifted tail with a slightly curved tip is frequently indicative of a comfortable and responsive cat, according to specialists studying feline behavior. The cat may be agitated or impatient if its tail rapidly sways from side to side. A cat may occasionally show enthusiasm by lifting its tail and softly vibrating it when it sees its owner come. However, the cat is probably scared if its tail is forced to the ground with bristling fur. Respecting these cues and giving the cat a sense of security in every circumstance is crucial for their well-being. Let's now discuss the noises that cats produce. An article in a veterinary medicine magazine claims that meows, purrs, growls, grunts, and that inquisitive chattering sound when spotting prey are all part of a cat's vocal repertoire. Because cats prefer to communicate differently with one another, meowing is typically focused at human interaction. A cat may be grumbling about a delayed dinner if it meows for extended periods of time close to the kitchen. Meows that are brief but persistent could indicate "open the door." Purring typically indicates comfort, but it can also be a self-soothing strategy during painful situations. It's crucial to consider the context of every sound. Grunts and growls convey fear or annoyance. Experts in feline behavior say that these sounds indicate a problem with the cat. An unwanted contact could make it feel confined or uneasy. The best course of action is to let the cat relax. Cats frequently use growling as a way to express pain, so if it persists, look for any health problems. Seek advice from a veterinarian if you observe abrupt behavioral changes. In a home context, a cat who makes this type of vocalization is probably experiencing some sort of distress. As a result, if the sound is warning, never make touch. Have you ever heard that chattering-like sound? An ethology study claims that this sound is made when a cat spots prey that is out of reach, such birds outside a window. The cat tries to imitate the jaw movement it would make when catching its prey, a combination of impatience and hunting instinct. Seeing this behavior at home is not problematic. Try providing inside stimuli like wand toys, though, if you see your cat getting unduly preoccupied on anything outside. It can then direct its predatory energy without becoming overly irritated. Do you find these tips enjoyable? After that, give the channel some support. To ensure you don't miss any future videos, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. It's rapid and has a big impact. Let's now discuss body language related to affection. It's usually an obvious sign of affection when your cat rubs against you, offers you a gentle headbutt, or even licks your hand. Experts in animal welfare claim that this habit results from bonded cats grooming one another. When a cat licks its owner, it is showing that it considers them to be a member of its social circle. The cat is probably feeling safe if it lies next to you and begins purring. However, keep in mind that some cats use purring as a way to reduce emotional or physical stress. Thus, it can sometimes conceal discomfort. What about the well-known slow blink? According to studies, a cat's slow blinking at you is a show of trust. It resembles a cat's smile. According to a 2020 article, you can reciprocate the slow blink to demonstrate that you feel safe as well, strengthening this bond. This blink is often interpreted as a kind gesture by the cat, who may even repeat it. Furthermore, cats that are at ease exhibit a more relaxed body posture, perhaps sprawling out on the couch. They could feel more at ease if they roll onto their back, but this does not necessarily mean that belly rubs are welcome. Before you reach out, see how they respond. Many cat owners are perplexed as to why their feline occasionally just disappears. An animal behavior study claims that this occurs because cats want to be independent and decide when they want to make contact. Interaction that is forced might cause tension, Wait until your cat is at ease before allowing them to return if they isolate themselves. Because cats perceive high heights or hiding spots as havens, experts advise providing them. In this manner, they are aware that they have a safe haven in case they feel exhausted or insecure. A cat will eventually demonstrate greater trust and approach you willingly if it understands that you respect its personal space. Furthermore, how can you determine whether pain is present? According to feline medicine specialists, cats frequently conceal symptoms of discomfort. On the other hand, unexpected hostility, strange vocalizations, or abrupt changes in appetite may be signs of health issues. Seek advice from a veterinarian if you observe anything unusual. When in discomfort, many cats withdraw and avoid social situations they used to like. Purring occasionally coexists with stiff posture, which may be an effort to ease discomfort. Do not disregard behavioral changes as a result. Early symptom recognition significantly increases treatment success rates, according to a clinical study. Routine is another crucial element. Your cat might be under stress or responding to a change in its surroundings if it abruptly changes its routines, such as avoiding the litter box or meowing excessively at night. Research on feline welfare indicates that establishing regular meal and litter box cleaning schedules gives cats a sense of stability. Cats may respond negatively to sudden changes because they want consistency. Your cat may exhibit indications of worry if you're gone for longer periods of time than usual. Consider providing interactive toys and scratching posts as examples of environmental enrichment. This lessens unwanted habits and keeps the cat interested. Finally, keep in mind that knowing your cat involves more than just being curious. Care is also a factor. You can react more confidently and empathetically when you are aware of the symptoms of fear, joy, or pain. A veterinary report claims that cats who receive emotional assistance have longer lifespans and have fewer ailments. Pay close attention to your cat's tail, ears, pupils, sounds, and even the way they rub against you. All of this creates a silent yet intriguing lexicon. We appreciate you taking the time to read up on your kitty companion. You can strengthen your relationship with your cat and guarantee their pleasure and well-being by being aware of their cues. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share this with other cat lovers if you find it useful. Stay inquisitive, be kind, and I'll see you in the next video because there's always more to learn about the amazing world of cats. In the meantime, allow me to blink gently at your cat.